a wonderful and a beautiful thing where people can get rid of their PTSD, hopefully, and their medical situations that they're going through in their body by just walking through these doors.
Because this vision has become a reality, those waiting lines will be much shorter and many, many lives will no longer perish.
I love St. Louis. This is my city, and I would do everything to make this center good for veterans and their families, because their families are the ones that suffer.
Yes,
When they have PTSD and when they have outbreaks and when they commit suicide, their families suffer also.
Yes.
So I hold this true to my heart, and thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting this organization. And we're not turning anybody down.
All right.
We are going to grow VAUC. We are taking donations for homeless veterans to walk in the door who's not eligible. We are not going to fail. I refuse to, and I'm resilient to failure. Thank you, St. Louis.
Thank you. Thank you for you, Nicole. Woo, 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 woo! Way to go, Tulsa. Way to go.
I want to thank Nicole and her team for everything that they are doing. Being a former Navy man myself and a veteran, when I heard about what was going on, what she was actually doing, I was just in awe about it, because you think of all the years that no one has thought of this. No one has thought to, other than talking about it, doing about it. And you had a woman who was from these streets of St. Louis, born and bred, went away, educated, learned, and came back to her community to build her community up. The veterans here that have gone through struggles and strife and tribulations should have at least one thing less to worry about, and that's medical care at their fingertips, where they don't have to wait 6 months to a year to get in to see a doctor. I thank her and the team for what they're doing. I'm honored to be a part of this team, and I just can't express how excited I am to be here in St. Louis. I'm originally from Peoria, so I'm not too far away from here. But I'm happy and I'm honored for Nicole and what you're doing and what your team is doing. It's a wonderful and a beautiful thing where people can get rid of their PTSD, hopefully, their medical situations that they're going through in their body by just walking through these doors. Without having to go to a hospital or somewhere else for care, they can get it done right here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for giving me and my wife, Natasha, the opportunity to be in what I tell you is probably one of the most beautiful cities we've been in across this country. The people here are just wonderful American citizens, and I want to thank you for being here. I'm a former retired lieutenant commander in the United States Navy, also a former detective lieutenant in the police department, so I've been around. Served this country, and I'm proud of the men and women who have served this country. A few important things I want to share with you this morning. To begin with, part of Campaign for America's mission. What is Campaign for America? We're out campaigning for the American flag. We're out campaigning for this country. We're out campaigning for the values in which people have placed in this great nation. We're out there encouraging young Americans who are involved in entrepreneurship. We encourage young Americans to work hard to make their dreams like the dreams we're seeing here today come true. You know, Nicole Jenkins and her team, she put together and made this dream, this vision, this desire, which no doubt in my mind God Almighty put in her heart, and the hearts of the people working with us, made that a reality so that they will serve those who have served us. And that is the essence of what's happening today. You know, Proverbs 29:18 says, where there is no vision, the people perish. For too long, veterans who have served this nation have perished not just on the field of battle, but also on the waiting lines of medical facilities that were supposed to help them. But today, I see one of the most significant, most magnificent parts of what we see taking place today is that because this vision has become a reality, those waiting lines will be much shorter and many, many lives will no longer perish. No longer perish. The team that made this vision come true. The team that made this vision come true made President John F. Kennedy's words, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country." They made those words, she made those words a reality here today. The vision made President Ronald Reagan's shining city on a hill much, much brighter. The vision here today made President George W. Bush's 1,000 points of light much brighter. It is this vision, ladies and gentlemen, that is keeping ablaze the fires of liberty, the fires of freedom in the hearts of Americans across this nation. This is why we are an exceptional nation. We have exceptional people in this land, and we see it here today. The veterans that are here, the men and women who have served this country, especially those from past wars, World War II, Vietnam, Iraq, and on and on and on. Keep this in mind, and we need to keep this in mind, that you're the last bridge, the very last bridge between the past and the present. For when this and future generations cross that bridge, they will find your legacy. They will find your history. They will find a truth about that shining city on a hill. They're going to find a truth that you, every veteran, every person who wore that uniform and fought in every war for this country, they will find that it is you who put in every American history book ever written the pride and the strength of America. That truth, ladies and gentlemen, cannot be refuted. That truth cannot be denied. That truth about duty, about honor, about country, that is a truth called America. And this today is signifying and making very strong that truth. This is an America that enabled people like Nicole Jenkins and the team that she's worked with, and all of you here today, to prove to the entire world that this is indeed the land of opportunity. A land where people can put their faith in God, their faith to work, and see their dreams come true to serve both God and country. So I leave you with this. I leave you with the words of a president named Abraham Lincoln. Words that in his time was a charge to all Americans from his time to our time, from the time right now where we stand. And these were his words, and let us never forget these words. Let us have faith that right makes might. And in that faith, let us do our duty as we understand it. If we do, if we stand together like we're here today, and move forward, and we're moving forward with courage, then history. Whose history? The history we're making today. The history we're going to leave our children and our grandchildren. He said, then history will record. Then history will record that we did our best in our time, and in that fight we found victory. A victory, listen now, a victory that we will carry with us and remember for the rest of our lives. Nicole and all of you here today, you have done your duty. You have written history. Thank you all. God bless you, and God bless America.
First of all, good afternoon to everyone. Good afternoon. Secondly, let God take all the credit for today.
Amen. Amen.
Because you know what? I was just talking to somebody this morning. I said, we forget that we did not create Earth or anything involving it. We have just been those soldiers that he put in place and gave knowledge, energy, and a heart to bring things forward. So I thank you, Nicole, for following what he gave to you and bringing it to our city, because you could have gone anywhere else. You could have been any place else, but you chose to be here. You brought it home. We thank you. I thank all who are involved. Hi. I can't say enough, because you know what? If you don't respect our veterans and not use them as toy soldiers and give them all that they need after they have served their country, it is criminal. So I thank all who have served. I thank all of our people in the business community who have come forward to give their help to this initiative. But please know, Nicole, know this is just the beginning. We can do much, much, much more. And I say thank you on behalf of the City of St. Louis, and most especially, welcome to the 19th Ward.
Hi, my name is Joe Yazdi. I'm a board-certified neurosurgeon and pain specialist, and I'm so honored to work with Nicole. You know, for me, freedom means a little bit different than it does to all you guys because you guys grew up here. I was born in Iran. I hope most of you guys know where that is. I know the military people know, and you know what goes on in there. So for us to be able to flee out of Iran after the 1978 revolution and eventually make our way here, it was a little bit difficult, but we got it here. For me, freedom means a little bit different than you guys do. So I understand what it means to have a strong army, strong navy, strong military together to keep us safe. And so when Nicole asked me, hey, would you mind doing something with the veterans? First thing that came out of my mouth was yes before she finished her sentence, because it didn't matter what it was. If I'm capable of doing it, I'm doing it. And we have been able to put together an incredible team trying to take care of you guys. We're going to have a very, very strong program dealing with all different aspects of head injury, pain, even opioid addiction. It's going to be very all-encompassing. It's going to be very unique, not just for St. Louis, but it's going to be unique for the country. And I think it's a very strong program. And thank you, Nicole, for having the image to do it with me and being able to really carrying it through. I mean, without strong people like her, I said behind every man is a really strong woman. We got a giant right there, and it's great. Whew, thank God. We're going to do great stuff, and I hope you'll see us succeed not only here, but everywhere else that we go. Thank you very much.
I'm with Preventative Diagnostic Services and a good friend of Nicole Jenkins. And I'm here today in St. Louis to open the first Veterans Clinic. And I'm collaborating with Nicole to provide state-of-the-art medical equipment that will help with traumatic brain injury and prevention of veterans being able to diagnose them for underlying health issues that a normal physician office would not recognize. The equipment that we're going to have in this facility, they'll just be on the cutting edge what they're able to do and diagnose for the veterans, being able to eliminate what they think is wrong with them to actually really drill down to what is wrong with them and shift the scale. It's also going to create data for Nicole to show what she is doing in the facility so that we can do this in other cities.
Hi, my name is Joe Steinman. I'm the founder of the Gateway Youth Aeronautical Foundation, and we brought the F4 that's behind us for the sole purpose of showing our support for what Nicole is doing here. It's absolutely phenomenal. What we decided to do is we're going to be a sponsor for it. We put the logo on the back of the aircraft, so wherever we take this, everybody will see the Gateway Youth Aeronautical Foundation's F4 and the Veterans Advantage Healthcare. So what we're going to do is we're going to present you two with the flight suits.
I love you from the bottom of my heart. This city girl is paving the way for other city girls. All right.